Hi friends, hope you are doing great. Today we are going to see this concept merge statements in Google BigQuery. Let's, I'm going to open the presentation friends. So merge statement in Google BigQuery. The merge statement in Google BigQuery, which is a data manipulation language, DML statement that allows us to combine, insert, update and delete operations into a single atomic statement. It is commonly used to perform upsets or update or insert to synchronize a target table with a source table. So no need to worry friends if you are unable to follow, not a problem. We are going to see this in a demo in a detail friends. I have taken this instruction from the Google Gemini AI tool. So now we are going to create a target table friends. First we are going to create a target table and next, we are going to create a source table, friends. Okay. Now we are going to create a target table. First, we have to create a target table. Then we need to create a source table. That is what we are going to do. So this is my Google Cloud Console. Now I am going to open a Google BigQuery here. So you can see Google BigQuery. You can also we can also open it. So Google BigQuery. So this is my project friends. Okay. Now I am going to create a data set. Okay. New data set I need to create. If you have already data set created, then no need to worry. You can directly go and create a table. Okay. Now I have created a new data set name called test. I am going to create a data set right now. So test created. I mean data set has been created right now. So you can see friends, test data set created. Now here I am going to create a table friends. So that is a target table. Now I am going to create a target table, friends. So I have the script ready. Okay. So now I'm going to open my notepad. So here you can see, friends. So this is the notepad. I have we need to create a table. So that is a target table, and we are going to insert a few records also. Okay, like a laptop, a monitor, keyboard. That is we are going to do it, friends. Now I copied this script. Okay, so for creating the target table, that is a inventory table. Our target table is inventory. Now you can see friends, project I need to replace with my project. Okay. So because I have taken the code from Gemini AI tool, so we need to replace our project ID and the data set friends. So I have taken my project ID and data sets. Okay. So you can also replace your project ID friends. Okay. So now you can see the query will process. Okay. Now I'm going to create this table. I'm going to run this script. Now the table will be created. The inventory table, that is our target table, will be created right now. You can see the schema and preview. There is no data to display, friends. Okay. So under the schema, you can see there are three columns. We have product, quantity, and last updated columns we have. So we have given the data type also, friends. Okay. So now next what we are going to do, we are going to upload, we are going to insert few records friends into the inventory table. Okay. So now I am going to insert a few records. Okay. So I'm going to delete this. This is the inventory. Okay. This is the inventory. Now I'm copying this friends, the project ID and the data set. Okay. I can copy from here also. This is easy, right? So just copy. Okay. So I'm going to replace this friends project and the data sets. Okay. So then now I'm going to delete this friends because I already created, right? So now we are going to insert a few records into the inventory table. So there are three rows we have inserted, right? The statement added three rows to the inventory table. That is our target table, friends. Now you can see the preview. I'm going to refresh it. Okay, so then only the data will be displayed right now. You can see, friends, product quantity and last updated the column has been updated. Okay, okay, sounds good now. Okay, so we have the data, we updated it also, friends. With the timestamp, we have done it, friends. Now, next is our source table. Now we are going to create a source table that is a new arrivals. Now I am going to create this table, friends. Okay. Then we are going to insert a few records into the new arrivals tables, friends. So that is what we are going to do right now. So this is our source table, I could say. Okay. So now again, I'm going to open this editor. So I'm going to delete these friends because we have already inserted, right? So now I'm going to create a new table that is a source table, new arrivals. Okay. I need to copy this project and the data set. So I need to replace this, friends. So project and data set, I need to replace it. Then I'm going to create this table, friends. That is a new arrivals. Now the new arrivals tables has been created with the two columns, that is a product and new quantity, friends. Okay, you can see, right, the column name product and new quantity. Okay, so now what we are going to do in the next steps, we are going to insert a few records into the new arrivals, friends. Okay, now I'm going to add a now I am going to add I'm going to insert a few records, friends. Okay, now you can see, friends, laptop and monitor will be updated. Okay, mouse will be inserted. Mouse will be inserted means mouse is a new record. Laptop and monitor, we are updating something, friends. Okay, for example, for laptop quantity changed from 50 to 55. For monitor, we have changed the number, the quantity. Okay, so now you can see, friends, um, this is our project ID, right? So now I am going to copy my project ID and the data set, friends. Okay, now I am going to copy the project ID and the data set, friends. So you just compare it, friends, for our target table and source table. Okay, so these are the few records we are updating, and one record we are going to add it. Okay, laptop and monitor, we are going to update the quantity. For one record we are going to insert it, friends, mouse. Okay, so that is what the thing is. So now we have ready, I mean, the two things we have. Okay, it's ready, the target table and source table. Now it is ready. Now next, now only we are coming to the picture, friends. Merge statement. Okay. Now only we are coming to the picture. So you can see, friends. Okay. So merge statement. I'm copying it here. This is the script. Okay. For merging these two tables. Okay. So it's like automation, we could say, friends. Okay. So small automation. It's not a big thing. It's a small automation, I could say. So here you can see, friends. So here we have our test database, test data set, right? So I'm going to replace with this, friends. Line number 3, I'm replacing with this. This is our target table. Inventory is a target table. I am giving the aliases T. Okay, inventory. Then T means it's a target, friends. Then using, I am giving the keyword. And again, the project ID. You can see, friends, inventory and T I have given. And using new arrivals, it's my source, friends. Okay, so T dot product is equal to S dot product. It is like a primary key, I could say, friends. For both the table we have the product column. Okay, so I'm taking as a primary key. I'm taking as a primary key, so I am using that one, friends. In the product, I mean product column, I am taking as a primary key. So here you can see T dot product and S dot product. When matched, if it is matched, we have to update the existing products, friends. When matched, then updates a T dot quantity and S dot new quantity, which is means our new column name, friends. Okay, new source table column name. So likewise, when not matched by target, insert a new products. Okay, line number 13, I could say, 14, when not matched, if it is not matched, then we need to insert the records, friends. So that is what we have given. The values also S star product and S star new quantity, and current timestamp it will add, friends. So whenever you are adding it, that current timestamp it will be added. Okay. So I have explained that merit statements. So you can also try it from your end, friends. Okay. So you can see this inventory table. We have a laptop 50 and monitor 120, and this this is our new arrival. You can see laptop is 55 watts. Okay, but in our previous table, right, target table, we have 50. Okay, in monitor, you can see monitor we have 100 in new arrivals. In our old one is 120, friends. So it is going to it is going to update it, friends. That is what we are going to see it right now. We are going to see some magics. Okay, so after running the merge statements, automatically it will be added, it will be updated, friends, and added also. Update or added. Update or insert, that is the upset merge statements it will do, friends. Okay. So now I'm going to run it, friends. Now you can see the target table, that is the inventory table. You can see the magic, friends. Okay. After executed, right, the statements affected 3 rows in the inventory table. That is our target table, friends. Okay. That is our target table, inventory table. You can see the magic, friends. So I need to refresh it. Okay, so then the laptop it will be quantity will be 55 and monitor it will be 120, 100 it will. Okay. Then mouse has been added, friends. There are, you can see laptop, the quantity updated as 55 and the monitor quantity updated as 100 and new row has been added, friends. Mouse. Okay. So you can see, right, mouse, it came, right. So the new row has been added it, friends. So that's it, our demo, friends. So you can also try from your end. Okay, this is easy only, but mere statements you can try from your end. If you are having any issues or if you are having any doubts, you can put in comments. I will try to reply to your clarification, friends. Okay, I will reply to your questions, definitely. Okay. So I will provide the script, this documentation also in the description. You can try it from your end, friends. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye bye.